Hi guys, today is December the 11th and today's topic is technology versus us. Us meaning us, we, meaning us, I, myself, one person. And this is I would say a really hot topic that very seldom we discussed enough, though it will affect us one way or another in the near future. See, we're a very complacent and happy society with all the advances in technology, which these advances have made our life easier. These advances in technology have made our life healthier. Get in touch with pretty much everybody around the globe. Advances in medicine that has helped us detect in early stages illnesses that I would say without those advances in technology could be lethal. But with those advances in technology, we have been able to prolong our lives. We have been able to, with the right treatment, be longer in this planet. Advances in telecommunication that are, like I said before, has helped us to be closer to one another and help the business and economy to boom like never before. Nowadays, because of the pandemic, you know that the video conferencing has boomed like never before. Now it's better to do a video conferencing that travel across the ocean to a meeting, and sometimes you leave that meeting and you don't know if it was a productive one, if you managed to accomplish what you wanted it, and your company ended up spending thousands of dollars on that trip, and like I said, you don't know if it was a positive one. Advances in the military field that has helped them to fire more accurately than before. And we all know about those unmanned drones, the accuracy they have, how they are so deadly, but at the same time, how they have helped avoid great casualties in a conflict. However, these same advances in technology, this same technology is the one that is threatening our way of life, and we need to be aware which ones are going to affect us personally. We need to be aware which of those advances are going to affect my life, which of those ones is going to drop me off the workforce. And this is not a joke, guys. You got to trust me in this, okay? Because you are severely mistaken if you think it's not going to happen to you. I'm going to repeat it. You are severely mistaken if you think this is not going to happen to you. See, if you don't believe me, if you're not really convinced, all you need to do in order to realize how technology has crept into our lives and affect human labor force is to think of your daily routine. See, you wake up and grab your phone to check on the latest news. You don't buy a newspaper anymore. That newspaper is not delivered to your doorsteps anymore. So, there goes away one job, the delivery guy. He doesn't have a job anymore because you check your news. But see, that delivery guy is the front of a workforce that has been affected. See, we deal with a newspaper here in town. And every time we go to that facility, it's sad to see that facility empty. It was one of the biggest newspapers in the province. Now sits with machines in idle, not working. A company that used to employ hundreds of people. Now you see 20 And the only reason they are there, it's because they print different type of materials. They moved into printing pamphlets, magazines, community newspapers. But their newspaper, it's gone. And you know what? They tried to switch to digital for a while. They tried to do it. But the reality is, you have so many options now on the net. You could watch in 5 minutes Fox, NBC, Al Jazeera, CBC, ABC, and you wrap the concept of what's going on in the world. So after you check your phone, your laptop, your tablet, you know what's going on in the world because you read the news or you watch them. You go out and decided to have breakfast at McD. You go in, and in order to order your meal, you go at a kiosk, punch the screen what you want, tap your credit card, and then move to the counter to pick up your meal. See, that kiosk replaced 1, 2, or 3 person that used to take your order. But this has become so part of our daily life that we don't think about that job that was lost due to technology. You finish your meal and you need to get some cash or make a deposit. You go to the bank and make your transaction. But where do you do it? At an ATM, right? You don't go to the teller, you don't go to a person. Now you do it at an ATM. Heck, sometimes you don't even need to go inside the bank. There is a drive-through with an ATM where you can do it. That's one more job taken away. See, here in Winnipeg, the Royal Bank of Canada, this is the perfect example. They launched a new system, okay? And so far, this is the biggest one. This is the biggest facility in Canada because they said, Winnipeg is a hard market to break. And if you make it in Winnipeg, you make it in Canada. So this is what's going on. You go into the bank. You don't see the teller anymore. First thing you see, it's 5 ATMs where you do your transaction. 5 jobs taken away. Sure, there is one person there to help you if you don't know how to navigate the ATM, the tablet, whatever, but you are not having any human interaction. If you have a big problem that machine cannot help you, then the next step at the back of the bank, it's one teller or 2 tellers that will help you deal with your situation. Otherwise, you're going to deal with that machine. If you want a balance, if you need to make a deposit, if you need to withdraw some money, make a payment, you are going to do it through the machine. I would say that by now you get my point. But let me keep going just a bit more. Okay, 2 weeks ago, a company named Better.com, which is a digital mortgage lender, fired 900 of their employees. Reasoning, too many people working and not too much productivity. Technology is taking over. But listen to these guys. They didn't receive their pink slips. That's how we call it here. I guess everywhere. They didn't receive a pink slip. No, the CEO had a video conferencing with the 900 employees to inform them that if they were in that video conferencing, their job was lost. They didn't have a job anymore. That's the reality. That's what we're living right now. Technology, it's taking over. Sure, it helped us at the beginning, but technology is taking over. And I could go on and on and on. But if you really want to know How about it is? Watch on YouTube the documentary Tex Doomsday Preppers. It's a 17 minutes and some change documentary. Okay, it's not that long. However, if you don't want to watch the 17 minutes, fast forward to minute 6. I think it's about a minute. Watch that one. Then fast forward to minute 9. And then fast forward to minute 13.5. And you'll get the picture. You'll get the picture what's going on. And check the date that video was produced. 5 years ago, guys. This happened. This video, it's a 5-year-old video. And they are talking about it. Please go check that video. Now the big question, what do we do? Well, I would suggest that first check your own situation with respect to your job and think if a machine could replace it. If the answer is yes, then make the necessary changes to avoid being one of the first ones to go. What kind of changes can you do? Well, retrain yourself in your field if possible. Try to move to a decision-making position, probably a supervisor, a manager, etc. Try to climb the ladder. If you are already a supervisor, try to move to a management position. This will be the last one to go. And in the meantime, if you are buying time to not get fired, okay, you need to work on your personal finances. You need to try to get rid of all your debts as soon as possible, even if that means sell your house or an extra car, or get rid of your hobbies such as quad, boats, bikes. You know, guys, you get the picture. You need to do whatever it takes to still be as longer as possible in the field. You may say, well, I have a cleaning company. I'm a cleaner. I'm going to be the last one to go. Yeah, that might be the truth. But if you have a cleaning company and they decide to relocate one of the places that you clean, it doesn't matter if technology hasn't affected. You don't have that job anymore. If you clean houses, but the person that owns that house that you clean loses his or her job, that's it. You're done too. So it's a chain reaction that is happening here, and we need to be aware of it. And it's going to happen to all of us. Okay? Last but not least, you need to start planting your own garden. Do it as a hobby. Okay? You need to read. You need to watch videos on how to be self-sufficient. Talk to your family and share with them your concerns. This is not a joke, guys. This is going to happen. They are talking about 2030, 35, or 40. Watch the video that I've just told you. I think in one of those minutes that I'm telling you, I think it's in the 13.5, they are saying that 3/4 of the workforce in the developing countries is going to be lost. So if you are not in the States, if you are not in Canada, but if you are in South America, Africa, Asia, you are in one of those developing countries, you need to get ready, you need to be prepared, and sometimes you're in a better position than people who live in the first world countries, like they call us, okay? Because we are so used to the technology that we're going to be the first ones to suffer if we are not ready. Anyway, guys, like I said, take care of your family, take care of your loved ones, take care of yourself, and remember, it's better be prepared than sorry. Bye for now.